Discuss about the human evolution, right? The human evolution. So NCRT points. We will discuss only the NCRT points. So about 15 million years ago, primates called Dryopithecus and Ramapithecus were existing. They were hairy and walked like gorillas and chimpanzees. Ramapithecus was more man-like, while Dryopithecus was more ape-like. So Dryopithecus was more ape-like. So Dryopithecus is a common ancestor of apes and humans, whereas Ramapithecus is the ancestor of humans. Okay, so Dryopithecus and Ramapithecus both existed 15 million years ago. They were hairy, walked like chimpanzees and gorillas, and Dryopithecus is like more like apes, and Ramapithecus were more like humans. So Dryopithecus is a common ancestor of apes and humans, whereas Ramapithecus is an ancestor of what? Humans. Okay. Now next is Australopithecans. Australopithecans have a brain capacity of 500 cc, and Australopithecans were common ancestor. I mean, a connecting link between apes and humans. So it's a connecting link between apes and humans. Let's see why the other details. Few fossils of man-like bones have been discovered in Ethiopia and Tanzania. These revealed hominid features, leading to the belief that about 3 to 4 million years ago, man-like primates walked in Eastern Africa. So, based on the fossils which we got from Ethiopia and Tanzania, and the hominid features, the human-like, hominid means human-like features which we observed in these fossils, we came to this kind of belief that about 3 to 4 million years ago, man-like primates walked in Eastern Africa. This is about the Australopithecus. They were probably not taller than 4 feet. Okay, they were very short, not taller than 4 feet. But important to remember, but walked upright. They walked upright. Till now, Ramapithecus and Dryopithecus both were like gorillas, walk like gorillas and chimpanzees, like a knuckle walker, not completely erect, you can say. But here, if you see Australopithecans, yeah, they were short but walked upright like humans. That's why it's been considered as a connecting link between apes and humans, Australopithecans. 2 million years ago, Australopithecans probably lived in East African grasslands. Okay. Evidence shows they hunted with stone weapons but essentially ate fruit. Yeah, they hunted with, based on the evidences, based on the fossil records, yeah, they hunted with stone weapons but essentially, as a primary food source, they ate fruits. Okay. And then after Australopithecans, then it is Homo habilis. Homo habilis, the first human-like being, the hominid, and was called Homo habilis. Habilis means the skillful man, the tool maker. Because if you see the diagram, if I magnify the diagram, you can see this is Homo habilis. He is having a tool, right? He is having a weapon in his hand, and he is having a brain capacity. The brain capacities were between 650 to 800 cc. So, better improved brain than the Australopithecans. They probably did not eat meat. Okay, they are also like no feeding habits, like the food habits were like probably did not eat meat. Okay. Then next it is Homo erectus, the Java man, based on the discovery of the fossils. We call it as what? Java man or Homo erectus. Fossils discovered in Java in 1891 reveal the next stage, that is Homo erectus, about 1.5 million years ago. So they existed, they lived around 1.5 million years ago. Homo erectus had a large brain around 900 cc. Homo erectus were having a better brain than the previous Homo habilis, and now he is having a brain capacity of 900 cc. And this Homo erectus is the one who discovered fire. We can see, they are. They use the fire, and they probably ate meat because Homo erectus probably ate meat. Why so? Because once they discovered the fire, they were able to cook the meat and they were able to eat it. So Homo erectus, the Java man, probably ate meat. And from Homo erectus, the Neanderthal man evolved, and Homo sapiens fossilis evolved, which is not there in the NCERT. I'll discuss that. Homo erectus from their Neanderthal man evolved. The Neanderthal man with a brain size of 1400 cc, so a better brain, where they lived near East and Central Asia between 1 lakh to 40,000 years back. They used hides to protect their body and bury their dead. So this is Neanderthal man, right? Who used the hides to protect their body, like clothes kind of things, and buried the dead ones. Okay, right. So they have a better brain capacity. And Homo sapiens fossilis, which is not there in NCERT, the Cro-Magnon man, based on the discovery of fossils. They are the one who started the cave art, and they were having a brain capacity of 1650 cc, which you can actually skip, which is not there in the NCERT. The next one is Homo sapiens sapiens. That means the modern man having a brain capacity of 1300 to 1600 cc. Homo sapiens arose in Africa and moved across continents and developed into distinct races. So out of Africa, the theory called out of Africa means the human evolution started. Homo sapiens originated in Africa, and from the Africa they migrated to different parts of the world, and this leads to the development of different races, like the Chinese, Asians, or like that. During Ice Age between 75,000 to 1 lakh years ago, modern Homo sapiens arose. So this is the time 75,000 to 10,000 years ago, modern Homo sapiens arose. So this is the evolutionary history of humans. So Dravopithecus 15 million years ago, Ramapithecus, yeah, more man-like 15 million years ago, Australopithecus, then Homo habilis, then Homo erectus, and then Homo Neanderthal thalensis, Homo sapiens Neanderthalensis or Neanderthal man, and then Homo sapiens sapiens. These two are actually, modern human and the Neanderthal man. Neanderthal man is not the ancestor of Homo sapiens sapiens, but we can say they were our cousins based on the DNA matching and all. So that's why it is being given as a separate lineage, not directly, given as an ancestor of Homo sapiens. So anyway, this is all about you have to study from this human evolution. Now, few more important points in the same topic. Prehistoric cave art developed about 18,000 years ago. One such cave painting by prehistoric humans can be seen at Bhimbetka Rock Shelter in Raisan district, Madhya Pradesh. And then agriculture came around 10,000 years back and human settlements started. Of course, till then humans were like, they were roaming around, they were migrating. But once we started agriculture, of course, we have to cultivate in certain areas. So we forced to settle in certain areas. So agriculture came around 10,000 years ago, and then human settlement started. The rest of what happened is part of human history of growth and decline of civilization. Really. Then after that, it is the civilization development, decline of different type of civilization. So this is all about the human evolution, and now the evidences for common origin of human and ape. Many evidences are there. I'm not going to the details, which is not given in NCERT. You can read that from here itself. Chromosomal banding pattern and so. The NCERT given evidence is the skull of a baby chimpanzee is more like adult human skull than adult chimpanzee skull. So this is the diagram which is given in NCERT. So if you compare the skull of a baby chimpanzee. This is a baby chimpanzee. This skull is more similar to an adult human skull than an adult chimpanzee skull. So this is an evidence that yes, we and apes were having common ancestor, or we have an evolutionary connection with chimpanzee. In fact, the closest relative, I mean, based on the genetical studies, to human being is chimpanzee. Okay, right. So this is the important evidence which is previously asked also. So this is all about the human evolution.